Hello, welcome back to my channel, Jacqueline's Beauty. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be a quick intro. I just want to go over some of my final test results and kind of my new way of life. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. We're going to dive right in. So, as many of you may know who have been following me for a little while, I had some negative test results about 7 months ago, 8 months ago now, and my sugar levels were high and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. So my doctor's like, oh my God, you got to stop carbs and sugar. So when I went into the doctor, lo and behold, my levels were like 330. They're like, how are you existing like this? And I'm like, I don't really know. I didn't know there was a problem. So I immediately stopped carbs and sugar. Now, my nutritionist says that I had to have some carbs because you don't want your liver to collapse and go into ketosis or whatever. And so I was like, okay, no problem. You don't have to tell me twice. What do I need to do? So I started evaluating labels and I started looking at actually what I was consuming on a regular basis. I love pasta. My husband and I would eat pasta. We had just gotten back from Miami and hanging out at Emilio's, eating pasta every damn night, okay? And I love my cupcakes and my sugar and stuff like that. But those days are long gone. So now I've dived into this beautiful experience of low carbs, no sugar, and the whole keto experience. So I'm really quite shook by the whole keto experience, and it's been great. So I'm not really on a keto diet per se. I'm on a keep my sugar levels intact diet. So through my research, I was able to find so many amazing things. One in particular, I found this site, sugarfreemom.com. Love you, love her kids. So what I learned from not only her, but my keto friends, I learned about Carbquick, similar to Bisquick, but it's Carbquick. And so I learned how to make pancakes, pizza dough, I can make biscuits and everything. And I kid you not, you can make a personal sized pizza with about 4 large slices. Each slice is clearly 2 grams of carbs. So you could have your Italian sausage on top, your pepperoni, you could do your cheese, you can do mushrooms and olives and onions, everything that you would have on a regular pizza, but just the crust itself, the dough, is low carbs. So this is my new best friend, Carbquick. I love it. I love it. It's opened. I've used it. The damn thing's half gone. I got to order some more because now I make most of what I eat from scratch, especially like pastries, cookies, things like that. Most of my desserts, I still have dessert. Okay, so let me go through. I'm going to run through this as quickly as I can to be able to show everything. I've known about Atkins all my life pretty much, and I love Atkins. So I thought, okay, when I'm working out or I'm in the car and I'm on the go, and I really want to be able to have something to snack on that's healthier than going to McDonald's, love you McDonald's, or going to grab a bag of chips. I can't have chips anymore. So I had to adjust my way of thinking, kind of what I'm doing. I wanted to have the right things in my car if I got hungry, if my sugar levels kind of went up or down or whatever, and I needed to have a little snack. So I looked into Atkins. I picked up Atkins. This is great. So it clearly says this is a chocolate peanut pretzel bar, and it has 16 grams of protein, 3 net grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 6 grams of fibers. So for me, if I needed something to just boost me up, give me a little bit of energy, this is great. I keep them in my gym downstairs, and I also keep them in my car. I keep some in my gym bag. I got some at work. So I have them everywhere. Also, through this wonderful experience of watching my levels and just trying to adjust my life to live healthier, eat healthier, watch what I'm doing. And as I told you guys, this is a lifestyle change for me. I have not gone back in the last 6 to 8 months. Okay, so, and let me not forget this while I'm going over all these products. Wonderfully speaking. So I was in Florida, and you know, when I first started taking the medication to help my levels, this medication called metformin, I mean, everybody knows about it. I was in severe pain. A lot of my videos I was doing, my stomach was killing me. I was like, what is going on? I don't want to try this if it's going to give me problems. So I contacted the pharmacist at CVS. Love you, CVS, okay? And she says, I said, is there something I can take? Because they want me to stay on the metformin to kind of balance everything out, and I'm okay with that for now. And so she says, well, why don't you take either Prilosec or something similar? And so she recommended an over-the-counter, and it's famotidine. And it's 20 milligram, and you take it like 20 minutes, 15 minutes before you take your medicine. And so I started doing that. No more issues with my stomach. My life is back to normal. I am so happy. I feel great. And so when my endocrinologist told me, she says, listen, when you get back home, go get some results. I want to check your A1C levels. So I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I went in to the lab. I was like, okay, I need to get my blood work done. I got my blood work done. She sent me an email and she said, your A1C is excellent. So bravo, bravo, bravo. All the work has been great. So just a little history. In 2014, my A1C, I wasn't even checking for it. I didn't even know about it, really, quite honestly, was 4.7. In October of last year, 2018, once I realized I had some issues, I needed to try to change my diet. I stopped carbs, stopped sugar, and I went in and got tested, and it was 4.5. So this morning, hallelujah, this morning I went in, fasted, got my test results done, my test done, and my results, my A1C is 4.7. She's like, whatever the hell you're doing, keep it up. So no carbs, no sugar for me. I use alternatives and I'm feeling great about it. So another alternative that I discovered during this whole life-changing evolution, let's see, this is Slimfast, and I hope you can see it. It's Slimfast and it's keto, and it's optimum low carb ketogenics nutrition. And so it's a peanut butter cup similar to Reese's. I don't think it tastes exactly like Reese's, but it'll work for me. And so 0 sugar. Okay, what else you want? I'm like, perfect. 0 sugar. 1 gram net carbs. You guys got to try this. If you're trying to watch what you're eating and watch your sugar intake, just monitoring a healthy lifestyle, check this out. So I'm on to the next thing. Through this evolution in my life, I also discovered coconut flour. So I don't think it matters so much the brand, but this happens to be organic, and I believe I got it at Whole Foods. And so this one here I can make mixed with almond flour, make my cookies, make my pastries, whatever I want. Phenomenal. Okay, who knew? I didn't even know. But I use absolutely no white processed flour. Okay, so also there's this ground, let me see if I can get it on here good, ground chia seed. Okay, and you could use this, it's a cold milled it. I kid you not, it's great for baking as well. So all of these are like flour substitutes, regular white flour substitutes. I have a whole bag here, it's ridiculous. So the love of my life, beside my husband, is red meal, Bob's red meal. I'm gonna get on this side a little bit easier. Bob red meal, super fine almond flour. So I also bought a little machine that I could grind up my own almonds. It's ridiculous, okay? So I am truly Betty Crocker, Duncan Hine, all up in here, okay? So I do work out. I'm trying to keep my same regimen of working out, staying healthy. And so I researched and I was able to find a whey protein drink or protein powder that would allow me to not have a lot of carbs, didn't have sugar, didn't have a lot of shit I didn't need. So I picked up this, once again, Bob's Red Meal, and this is premium quality whey protein powder. And on this one, it has a total of 3 grams of carbs and 1 gram of sugar. 15 grams of protein. So this is what I mix with maybe some berries, strawberries, raspberries, and things like that for a protein shake. Okay, so the next one here is beef gelatin powder. Honestly, I didn't know what the hell this was. I was like, what is she saying to add in there? So I did a little research, and it actually helps to thicken the consistency of an item. So let's say you're making berries, a jam, or preserves. You could actually use this. It helps to increase the thickness of your dish. All right, so as far as an alternative sweetener, I don't use sugar anymore at all, period. So this is Swerve, for example. This is a granulated formula. I got the confection, I got powdered, I got everything. Okay, and so this one here, it's 0 calories, natural, tastes better, and measures just like sugar. It's phenomenal. I've been using it in my cookies and everything. So this is great. And I didn't want to feel like I had to give up everything. I didn't want to give up, okay, I can't have cookies, I can't have cake, I can't have this, I can't have that. But no, I make all my from scratch. When I'm traveling, I actually prepare my cookies beforehand, like 2 or 3 days before, wrap them in saran wrap, take them on the flight. Now I make sure I take all my food on my flights because we do travel a lot. So I want to make sure I have what I want to eat. I can't eat the chips and that they have on Delta. I love Delta, but they don't have anything healthy for me. So I also found through some wonderful YouTubers that there is a sugar-free chocolate chip, okay, that you can use for baking cookies. Hello, this is a dark one. I love it, love it, love it. It's Lily's, and it doesn't have sugar, no processed sugar. So I love that for baking. I have not used these yet, but I want to make some chocolate chip cookies. I've made some sugar cookies. I made some peanut butter cookies, and the peanut butter cookies came out wonderful. The sugar cookies were phenomenal. And with the peanut butter, you just want to make sure that you use peanut butter that has little or no sugar in it because you're trying to stay away from sugar. Okay, and I started seeing a lot of recipes that called for coconut. Okay, so I was like, all the coconut I had had sugar in it. So I found Baker's, hello, unsweetened coconut. So I'm like, oh my God. So when I made my homemade granola, I used this. I used almonds. I used this granulated as the sugar content, and it was delicious. So I still have a lot of granola because granola has a lot of sugar, a lot of things I did not need. So now I make my own. Hello. So another sweetener that I heard about, which I've used a little bit, is this one here. It's organic stevia blend. It's a granulated, so it's really good for baking. I kid you not, I had to put together a whole new cabinet for all of my low carb, no sugar ingredients. So, I know I'm gonna have a big mess here in a minute, but let me put it up here. So this is Fiber Syrup Gold. It's a syrup and honey alternative. Okay, so it has no sugar in it. It is a sugar substitute. And as far as I'm concerned, it tastes good. I've used it. I used it on my biscuits. I used it on some bread that I made. In addition, hello, if you have a recipe that calls for brown sugar, this is a brown sugar alternative. I mean, absolutely nothing that I used to have, I can't still have. It just takes a little bit more time to make it. And this here is a natural Erythritol, I hope I pronounced that right, but it's a sugar alternative and 0 calories, all natural sweetener. This is Confection, so you could put it on top of cookies or strawberry shortcake, whatever you want to make. This here, and I don't quite know how to pronounce this yet, but I'm going to figure it out. If you know, please link it, let me know how to pronounce it. So I think it's Xantham Gum. And what this is something that you use to also thicken up a product a lot. It's great for baking. Okay. Yep. All right, I'm running out of space here. So I use this Better Stevia. This here is great when you want to put a little bit in your tea or coffee, just a little, because it's very, very potent. So you don't want to use a lot, but I use a little bit when I have tea and I want kind of flavor to it. And I'm going to make some butterscotch cookies soon, and I'll let you know how they come out. This is a sugar-free butterscotch, and it's great. Organic, the whole thing. I'm like, oh no. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? Another alternative for flour is pecan flour. This is a Wild Tree Farms premium ground nut flour. And I bought, like, in bulk, walnuts, almonds, hazelnut. I got all that, so I could actually grind my own when I have time to do that. Last but not least is organic sesame flour. And so this is great for baking. A lot of the recipes that I saw online at sugarfreemom.com and the keto websites that I go to, they also suggested sesame flour. So I bought a couple of cookbooks on Amazon, and now I am living the life, honey. Let me tell you, I feel good, I feel great, and I'll give you guys an update. So when I found out about my levels, I was dealing with, I gained weight. I couldn't figure out why my clothes weren't fitting right. I had upped my clothes. I got a lot of clothes to give away. I'm going to give them to Goodwill because they're all like a size 8, 9, some a big 6. So I don't want to just keep them because trust me, I am not going back to that for me. And so I'm into a 4 and some 2s. It's ridiculous. So I went from like 149, 150, 149 pounds to 150, and I'm like 5'8", 5'9", and now I'm 126. I weighed myself today, and I'm like, damn. But anyways, it is what it is, and I'm trying to make sure that I stay toned. I'm exercising, but I do feel good, and I'm not complaining about the weight loss. I'm fine with it. I love my newfound size, which is my size for most of my life. But I do want to remain healthy, and if healthy means I eat right, I watch what I'm eating, I exercise, and this is the weight that I'm going to be, hey, thank you, Jesus, okay? So thank you so much for watching and all of your support. If you guys are going through any challenges with your sugar levels or trying a new keto diet or have tried any of these products, please give me a shout out, leave a comment, let me know what other videos you'd like to see. In addition to that, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I am going to be doing a series of Jacqueline's Beauty travel journals. And so it's just to give you an opportunity to see some of the places that I've had the opportunity to go to in my life, showing you through my eyes, China, Brazil, Korea, you know, different places that I mentioned on my different videos. But this is a way for you guys to kind of journey through, you know, the world and not leave your home. So I love you all. Thank you all for your support, and I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. I do have new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. I am making a commitment to you. All right, bye. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.